how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben. If you guys are new to synthetic oil protection, what we do is we show how to exponentially protect vehicles' engines, transmissions, and differentials 2 to 4 times better than using OEM fluids. So if you're new to the channel, you can tap the little red icon in the corner to subscribe, or you just hit the little subscribe button right here, and then you go ahead and tap the notification bell. And that way you'll get new notifications when my new video comes up. So today we're back working on Daniel's 1983 300D turbo diesel. You'll see in the previous playlist, you'll see we actually changed the motor oil and we did the rear differential.
And the coolant.
And I'll put a link to that right here. You'll see that on the little icon. You can watch those videos. But today we're doing the transmission. And he's not sure when the last time it was changed, but we're going to be changing the fluid and the filter. And this is the Amsoil 100% synthetic transmission, and this is the OE. So this is formulated for original equipment intervals. So if your manufacturer says to change it every 50 to 100,000, you can change it 50 to 100,000. And this is 100% synthetic, and it meets and exceeds all these technical bulletin for all these different vehicles. And this lubricant, because it's 100% synthetic, all the molecules are the same shape, so when the friction is much less, there's less wear, less heat. And we're going to go ahead and do a before and after right now to show you how the shifting is different. Take a look. Doing a little before and after, getting some shifting impressions, and we're just cruising in the parking lot. We're going to take it out on Boulder Highway for a second, and he's going to do a shift with it, and you guys will get an idea of how it's shifting right now. Do you know when the fluid was last changed, Daniel?
I have no clue. I don't have any transmission records on the car, so I'm assuming it could have been several years ago before I actually took ownership of the car from my uncle. But
here we go. Yeah. Let's do it. We're going to do our first shift. Let's see. Little bit of a hesitation, nothing gruesome. It's not like jarring or anything, but it's definitely a little bit of a slower shift, right?
Yeah.
Has it gotten worse since you had it, or has it stayed about the same?
It stayed about the same, so I really never thought about it until I started climbing some hills and mountains around Las Vegas and Phoenix. And then that's when I started noticing, you know, it's probably time for some transmission work. So we're going to go ahead and do this.
All right. Same spot on Boulder Highway, same road. Oh, that shift was nice. That was faster. Guys, the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take our pan off. You can drain it by using this little Allen key. We're not even going to waste our time with that. We're just going to use our 13mm socket, and we're going to go ahead and just drop our pan. So we loosen it all up all over. She's flowing like Niagara Falls.
Sorry for killing you guys.
Oh, it's great down here, Jeff. We're in great shape.
Doesn't smell like exhaust fumes?
Not at all. Smells like Christmas Day. Christmas Day in Montego. All right, she's unbolted. Now we do is we just lower her down nice and slow. There she is. I'm going to show you guys the pan. That's it. Not much metallic stuck to it at all. Looks good. All right. Show you guys how good it looks. Everything looks really, really good. All the valve bodies look clean. The filter looks good. Really just rock solid. All right, that's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and clean our pan now. We're going to clean up around the edges, so there's a good clean mating surface for the new gasket. Go ahead and bolt her back up, and then we feel her up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and clean up our pan. So we got the pan out, like I said. Pan looks really good. I'm not seeing anything looking that bad. But obviously, you know, there's a little bit of breakdown in the fluid, and we're just going to clean it up. So this is a dissolvent. This fluid here is very, very thin. It breaks down all the oil. And we just go ahead and pull off our rubber. And this is the gasket. It looks pretty good. You could probably reuse it, but you always replace it just for extra due diligence, just to make sure it doesn't leak. And now we just go ahead and get our filter good. It's good to keep this nice and clean because when the air goes over a clean pan, it actually cools the oil better. When there's dirt on it and mud, it actually acts as an insulation, so it actually makes the oil hotter. So you want to make sure underneath your pan's nice and clean. And how easy is this? We got our 6 bolts. All you do is just come here and just wet them up a little bit. You clean your bolts so when they go in, they thread in really smooth. And you don't have to worry about any scratchy particles or anything going in between the threads. And then that way you can torque them a little more evenly. Now we take a fresh shop towel and you just go ahead and wipe up your pan. Make sure it's nice and clean. If you have a magnet in the bottom, make sure you clean your magnet. All we do is bolt up our pan. All right, let's do it. Let's bolt her up. Done cleaning our pan. Now we're going to go ahead and just take off our filter, which is this little piece right here. This is all the filter. All it is 3 Phillips, and they're not on tight at all. Super easy to take off. And a lot of times the filters are a lot of fun to take off because it's like a little bit of a scare. When you take it off, it drops another little load. It's like a scary movie when you think the killer's dead and then he comes back alive and jumps at you. That's kind of what it's like here. You think all the fluid's out, but it's actually not. 3, 2, 1. No, nothing. Sometimes it really splooges out here. That's the main intake. 58987, and it's a Wix filter, and super easy. All we do is just put her back the same way. We got our little cork rubbers gasket. You can see the medium in there, cork, little metal screen. Make sure it looks good. There's your exit of the filter, and it just goes back up the same way. Good. All right, time to put on our rubbers. Start finger tightening our pan on. I think it goes this way. Take a look here. Looks good. Should be good. She is. There she is. Now we go ahead and put the rest of the bolts on and tighten her on up. Guys, we're going to start tightening her up. You don't go very tight on these because it's just a really soft rubber gasket. And basically you just go around the corners and you only go to about 15 pound-feet. That's it. It's done. Done. All right, it's that time to go ahead and put in our liquid gold. we're putting in our 100% synthetic. And what this is this is the OE transmission fluid, and it's for domestic and imported vehicles. And you'll see all the vehicles it's good for right here: BMW, Audi, Mercedes. And this is 100% synthetic. So all the molecules are the same shape. And what you're going to do is you're going to get much better flow characteristics, smoother shifts. You're going to get faster shifting, and you're also going to get better fuel mileage and also less wear on the components inside your drivetrain. So we're going to go ahead. We got our teeny weeny pocket-sized little funnel, and we're going to go ahead and stick her in, and we're going to get to some crazy tall pours. This the initial fill is 7.6 quarts. Our pan change is 6.6. So we're going to start out with 5. We'll motor her up and check her out. Bring up that liquid cherry. Bringing it up.
Rotate your handle a little bit because the camera's right there, so you can get good pour video too.
Alright. Alright guys, we're going lefty on this one. This will be a little sketchy, but you got to go for it. You don't ever hold back. Alright, here we go. We're going lefty. Start low and bring her up. Yeah, look at that cherry going. Yeah, look at that. Ah, you can feel it already. I can feel the smooth shifts already. Get in there, Daniel. Get in there. You want to come over here?
Yeah. Get over here.
Daniel's going to get a hands-on in this, and I can hold the funnel.
You got it?
I'll get it. Go ahead. Get in there. Go for it. I'm going to get Daniel out of his comfort zone a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So that's quart number 3.
Yep, that's quart number 3. You can feel the cherry.
Yeah.
Tell you what, for Daniel being new to this pouring business, he's got great hands.
Thank you.
I'm going to come across the way. How many quarts is that?
That's number 4.
4? Here we go.
This will be 5.
All right, I'm going to come across the vehicle. Across the vehicle. Here we go. Bring it up. Bring it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bringing her in. Boom! All right, Daniel's going to go through park reverse drive. He's going to start her up. So here he goes. On Boulder Highway, and we're getting ready to do some driving impressions. I can't believe the way this thing shifts. I'm kind of lost if it's even shifting. I'm missing some of the shifts. I can't feel it. So try to count them here. I'm going to try to count them out loud. Let's see. All right, here we go. I think that was second, third, fourth. I think that's right. I think that was, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try to get a downshift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm all the way in it. All the way, yeah. And that was smooth. Wow, that was better. That was faster. is better.
Yeah.
That's definitely a smoother shift. Wow. Man, that is so smooth right now. Oh my God. That is amazing how smooth that is. Amazing. The car's really running super, super smooth right now.
Oh yeah, this is much better. The hesitation's cut down. You probably see it. We'll see it in the video.
Yeah. Do it. Here we go. Another shift. Wow. That's quicker. Holy cow. That's so smooth. Oh my God, this car is amazing how smooth it is. All right, we're gonna head back and check our fluid. All right, guys, we're all wrapped up. This beauty, everything went really smooth, super easy to do the trans. And we actually put 5 quarts in, and it was about a quart to a quart and a half too high. So if you're doing this on your car, I recommend doing like 3.5 first. Drive it, check it. And I think we actually looked up the service manual on what the capacity was, and it actually feels like they actually messed it up. So most transmissions, you can change out about half of it. So it says initial fill is like 7.6 quarts. This one ended up taking about 4. So about half you can change out. So always remember, whenever you're filling it, always go less than more right away. Just check it one step at a time. I should have thought about that, but I'm like, 5 should be good, and well, I overfilled it by 1 quart, so.
Because we're just going by the service manual, so we're just like, you know,
exactly.
We really didn't think about, let's watch how much fluid actually goes out.
Yeah, exactly. So it was no big deal. Everything went smooth. Daniel was in there doing some killer tall pours. And anything, Daniel, what was your favorite thing about it?
I think just feeling that difference driving down the street, just like, you know, from the before, and then we're just getting that little hesitation. Hesitation's almost all gone, or completely gone. Can't wait to take her out in the freeway a little bit.
All right, we're gonna go driver. We'll see you guys back next time. And remember, we have our Amsoil giveaway coming up at the end of the month. That's the last Saturday of every month at 11 a.m. It's a live video on my channel. All you do is share it 5 times in any social media. You can share it email, you can text it to a friend, but just screenshot that you shared it 5 times. And as long as you send that to me, you can text it to me or email it to me. And as long as you show that, you are in the Amsoil giveaway, Eben's Amsoil giveaway. So I buy the products and I give them out to everybody. So we're going to be doing the introduction of what the new products are being given out probably sometime this week. And we'll see you guys back next time. All right?
All right.
Thanks, guys. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.